yeah, it was a shame that crash. You don't know what would have happened, but I suspect that even fully fit Mathieu Van der Poel wouldn't have been able to keep up with that attack. Yeah, I mean, start with Tadej Pogacar, phenomenal result. His eighth monument now, second rainbow jersey to win in a in a row now, and his second win. I mean, is he just the best Tour of Flanders winner? I thought UAE did a very good result, but yeah, what did you think of Tadej Pogacar? Best Flanders rider we have right now?
Mm, it's hard to say. We don't know what might have happened with Van der Poel. So, like, if he didn't crash, he would just looked fantastic today, though, didn't he? Pogacar. Like, I think the main thing for me is that Pogacar was always on the attack today. You didn't really see Van der Poel. Maybe it was because of the crash, but Van der Poel didn't attack Pogacar. He was always reacting to the moves, and I think that kind of showed that Pogacar maybe is just. Yeah, he was the animator today. I don't think the race would have been anywhere near as interesting if it wasn't for Pogacar just attacking all the time. Obviously, you might have seen Van der Poel do it, but hey ho, it is what it is. Is he the most interesting one? I mean, he's so interesting the fact that he's not really a cobbled rider, or he didn't start off his career as a rider being really good at cobbles. It's just sort of something that he's grown into. So it's really interesting that he can do well over all sorts of terrain. I'd say, is he the best cobbled rider? I still think it's Van der Poel. I just think that Van der Poel. Maybe I don't. I think that crash hampered him today, and I just don't think it was the Van der Poel that we're used to. Like this wasn't. This didn't look like the Van der Poel from E3, in my opinion, who just kind of dropped everyone super easy. So I still kind of hold that Van der Poel is the king of the cobbles, even if Pogacar did put him in a box today.
Okay, fair enough. That kind of answers what I was going to ask now. Obviously, this isn't a preview. This is a recap. But do you think would this kind of make him the favorite for Paris-Roubaix? We know the correlation between winning Ronde van Vlaanderen and winning Roubaix. We saw it last year with Mathieu van der Poel becoming the first world champion to do so in many, many years. Fabian Cancellara done it, Tom Bonen. But Tadej Pogacar, surely he is the favorite for Paris-Roubaix next week. And all those KOMs that he took as well. There we go.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I still don't think he's the favorite. He doesn't fit the build of somebody who should be winning Roubaix, let's say.
He shouldn't be winning Ronde van Vlaanderen.
No, but it's different because the climbs help him out a lot. Roubaix is just completely flat, pretty much. I think that Pogacar will be an animator next week for sure. Like I think he'll probably be top 5, but yeah, I don't know. I think he perhaps just doesn't have the. He's got a lot of power, but he might just need. He just needs a little bit more like mass, really, to kind of do good in Roubaix. You just see it's like the big riders that always do well in Roubaix. Pogacar isn't quite that, but he is like exceptionally good. Like he's such a good ruler as well, where he will be competitive. But in my eyes, I still hold that somebody like Van der Poel and Pedersen would stand a better chance in Roubaix than Pogacar, especially since this is going to be Pogacar's debut at Roubaix, and that experience in Roubaix seems to really pay dividends with riders doing better, kind of the more additions that they do. So yes, he's done his recons and stuff, and he's taken the KOMs, and that's really boding to be very, promising. But there is a certain aspect where the lack of experience, I think, will play a part in how he does in Roubaix. But I still think he'll be really exciting in the race nonetheless.
I mean, we'll skip Mads Pedersen, we'll get to him. But number 3 on the day was Mathieu van der Poel, lowest finish since his debut in 2019. We did say in the preview, he's never won back-to-back. And here we go. Didn't win back-to-back. So 2026, Mathieu van der Poel will win. But that crash, will he be disappointed about that? Obviously he will. He's a winner. But yeah, it's kind of sad for him, really.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Obviously, we'll never know what may have been, whether even without the crash, he might have lost anyway. But you could kind of tell once he got dropped on the Isle de Clermont that you could see almost like the enthusiasm went out of him, and how he knew he was fighting for second place, but that didn't really mean too much as somebody who's won the race 3 times and was looking to be the kind of all-time record holder of the most Tour of Flanders victories. So you can kind of see he was a bit like, oh, no. This isn't very good now. Who would have known? Like, who knows what might have happened without that crash? It was a shame, like you say. It's just on a rather, like, it wasn't even on a cobbled sector. It was just on a high speed bit of highway. It was one of the only crashes of the day, as a matter of fact. And it's just a shame that he was brought down in there. Maybe he would have done better. I like to think that he would have done better if it wasn't for that crash. But we'll never know. What do you reckon? Do you think he would have done better?
I don't. Well, it's an unanswerable question now, isn't it? But I'd like to think that he would have been. Yeah, he would have been better. I mean, not that me or you have ever raced on the world tour, but we still know the feeling of crashing. Like, if you crash, any crash, it takes something out of you. So I do wonder if it just has taken a bit out of him. But I think he'll be probably healed up in a day, and then he'll be ready to go for Roubaix once more, because despite that crash, finishing third. So yeah.